Hi guys, this is me back for the third time tonight, for the third time watching this video. And each and every time I have a wonderful cat who I love, yes, I love to bits. Unfortunately, she's in season and she will never be able to have kittens because it'll never be allowed by me. Yeah. So it ended up with me deleting the videos. So guys, here I am. I'm skipping right forward to the things where Chantal threatens and even Salah. Right, guys, I'm going to go straight into it because I'm sick of watching this 3 times. Right, let's just check it, guys.
I hate this lol cow stuff. Like, if you look, I don't understand. Like, people, with the whole community of like people who react to lol cows, they purposely try to mess with people who are like autistic, have mentally disabled, have major issues, just like people who are overweight, and they try to trigger them into raging, and then they get like hyped over that. Like, what kind of activity is?
I've never seen anyone react against people with autism and things like that. Weight issues, yes. That's not my problem with Chantal. My problem with Chantal is she's a vile piece of shit.
And then they cry when the people try to defend themselves.
Yeah. You're not off limits, pals, and you don't think that what's going to come around, you put out that energy, you don't think it's going to come back to you? Wait, I'm sure it will. It's already happening. So anyway.
Remember that.
It's hypocrisy, baby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that there's a particular community who like prides themselves on like triggering lol cow. Like, who are you calling a cow? I'm sorry, but most of these women are obese themselves and need to hit the gym as well. Like,
already done it, girl. 3 stone down. Let me tell you something. I call you a cow and a pig. Not because of what you eat, but who you are. That's why I call you that. And you're very lucky that I'm very tame on YouTube and I don't call you something else.
Seriously, do not come for people when you're the same way. It's just so weird. It's projecting. Classic case. Mental abuse. It's disgusting. It is. And they think, well, you're online, you should handle it. No, these people don't do anything to you. They just live their lives. And you come for them for no reason, just for your own entertainment. It's disgusting. I don't agree with that at all. People think.
Right. We talk about mental abuse. What did you do to Shannon? I know. What did you do to Shannon? You told everyone where she were. Nobody knew where she was. She was recuperating. Nobody knew where she were but you vile piece of shit. You decided you were going to share it with everyone her problems, and shamed her for it.
I think it's funny. Ha ha. Like, it's not funny. It's not funny at all. Like, I don't know. Like, Gabba, for example, has fatty in every thumbnail she does, okay? I recently saw that. Number one, she's very obese herself. She doesn't even show herself on camera. Number two, imagine raising, like, I hope your kids don't grow up to be fat, because the fact that you have a legacy of calling other women fat online, disgusting.
She hid her face.
Yeah, of course.
Mm-hmm.
Go on, Salah.
The world a favor in my
the racist witch who called FFG.
Yeah.
Let's talk about racism. Look at the one outside here. How many racist comments she made, but passed it off. And even her beezers, VI idiots, passed it off because it's Chantal. And Chantal doesn't have to be accountable for anything. Let's talk about this. What did you say? You called you see people retards in your chat because they didn't agree with things. You call them retards. So let's see who's abusing others. Yeah, good Muslim you are.
The biggest racist in the world.
Yeah, Islamophobic, very much. They don't think they are. Oh, no, I'm not Islamophobic. Your comments are very Islamophobic.
Actually, I'm thinking to do like campaign against her for Islamophobic.
Means campaign.
What do you think?
Like a report?
Campaign, like a community of Islamic people to report this lady. It's where she's
yeah.
Like, you know, she's abusing Islam.
You want to put me...
So, You're sitting here pretending to be the good Muslim, both of you. What is one of the rules of Islam? Not to oppress and abuse others? You can't sit there and pretend to be good Muslims, but then trying to start a hate campaign against someone. Because we all know what you're doing. Your family, Salah, should be ashamed of you. I'm sorry, my cat list wants the attention. You should be ashamed of yourselves.
And also, when she put that thumbnail about Ramadan, she said Hamadan.
Yeah.
Hama is like pig.
Yeah, you're making
So
fun of it.
she's making fun on Ramadan. Then, after we said that, she changed the thumbnail.
Yeah.
It's so embarrassing, really.
Oh, campaign.
You're an embarrassment.
It's disgusting, vile, FFG.
And you want to...
Islamophobic.
No, but they're trying to smear my name on TikTok by bringing up things that I did. Well, how about we do clips?
You did it yourself. You're a cat abuser. You neglected your cat. There is clips out there of you. In fact, guys, go and search it. Of you allowing Pete to grab your BBJ's mouth and nose and squeeze it shut while you were online aside of him. You never said a word. You laughed and then said it's a joke. No, it's not. You admitted Corky hit your cat. That's after defending him for it and said he didn't do it. Then admitted when you were peed off at him that he'd done it. Trust me, there's no way in hell would I let anyone hurt these. Yes.
Of showing their Islamophobia and everything else. How do you like that, Milky Chai? How do you like that? I'm sure. What do you have to say about that? What do you have to say about... Why don't you put Shannon's clips online? How about that? That was recent. My rages, past. First, recent.
They're scary. They're scary.
Your rages, 5 days ago. Not past, 5 days ago. Your rages are vile. You say what you want, when you want, and they expect to have no accountability. And you stupid VIP idiots. They pay for the result. You need to remember that. Salad. You need to remember that. And I will call you what I want. It's not Islamophobic. It's just me taking the mick out of you. Nothing to do with Islam or religion. So stop bringing religion into it.
Let's talk about Shannon or FFG.
Yeah.
They're scary.
Insane. It's funny because she's a coward, because when she was in my face, she didn't have the nerve to say any of what she says behind her computer screen in her crappy avatar to my face, because I would have smashed it instantly. And yeah, that's...
Right, guys. I'm going to try and insert a clip. I'm still working on this. Where Chantal is stood there with a wig, all smiles, outside of FFG. Then goes on to threaten her during Ramadan. And then pretends to be a good Muslim. Let's face it, Chantal, you couldn't fight yourself out in a wet paper bag.
That's a threat. I would have done it. I report the video. Yeah. YouTube does not care. I talk so mean in this community, but I believe they deserve it. People have their limits. Like you, that's what like Gary's crying now because he got his channel demonetized. What do you expect? Your mama was right. What do you expect? You poke the bear every day. You make fun of people every day, the same two people. What do you think is going to happen eventually? You think that this is going to be...
Guys, Gary Unfiltered's content is mainly about Nada and Didi. Why are you two pieces of crap defending Nada and Didi? Salah, why are you defending someone who's supposed to have abused your wife? I know. Answer that question. Because he goes on to defend the two people the content's about. The timeline between Salah and Nada is like 2 days. Very close. She confessed an undying love for Nada. 2 days later, she's found a new love and she's moving away with him. Think on that, guys.
When you target only 1 or 2% over and over for the lives, this is not the actors.
No, it's not.
Stupid
It's
idiots.
hate channels.
It's not, yes, hate channel. You have to grow, use your mind.
Yeah.
But you don't have a mind.
No, they
You don't
don't.
have a brain.
They don't. They're zombies. They just follow like
Here we
whatever.
go. Zombies.
You think it's funny?
True. So true. So true. Anyways. I gotta go to the gym, guys. Okay. should spill all the dirt on Shannon. Yeah, what's with her spilling the dirt about Big G? Number one, I did that story time myself.
Actually, I didn't see any channel talk about Shannon tell Natter to kill Didi.
Yeah.
Nobody's talk anything about this. Nice.
She's
and by the
vile.
way, she mean it. It's not.
Right. I'm going to address something here. Let's talk about what you said, where you told someone in the chat. I don't mean you, Chantal. I mean you, Salah. You's been a good Muslim, where you tell someone to go and off the self. You told someone to go and unalive themselves in chat because you didn't agree with what they were saying. Is that being a good Muslim? I hope your parents don't see off the stuff you're doing, but I hope they're not in on it. I really do. I hope they are respectable people, because you sure as hell aren't. You are not a good Muslim. You do not follow the rules of Islam. And that's just by seeing what we see on the screen. You can pray however many times a day. That doesn't make you a good Muslim. I know.
Not joke.
No, it's not. You can tell. They were bullied and Bueller couldn't defend themselves. Well, they have some issues. They always say, I need therapy. They need therapy. 100%. No, Gary got demonetized because he was saying that his videos are not transformative enough. So if his are not, then neither are FFG's at all, period, 100%.
Actually, he is also called me salad.
Yeah, for no reason.
You saw that?
Casually in conversation, casually being Islamophobic.
I never know that he exists in the world, in the life.
Yeah.
And I didn't talk about him.
Yeah.
Then he told me
he's
like
a
salad.
Piece of crap.
Why?
Because he's a piece of crap. Why does he come for me? He makes fun of fupa, blah, blah, blah. What kind of man on the internet? It's disgusting for a man to just start talking about a woman's body for no reason. I did nothing to these people.
We can't call him a man.
No, he's not.
And what's your definition of a man? Is it someone who lives off their fake wife profits? Because I can guarantee you got a YouTube revenue. Is it someone who lives off her back, off the money she made? She built this channel up. You're destroying it with her. I mean, don't get me wrong, she can destroy it on her own. But you've got an hidden agenda. I do believe that Chantal has fallen in love with you. But you've got an hidden agenda. It's nothing to her being overweight, because I'm overweight and I know my husband loves me to bits. It shows me each and every day. And we don't need to see that yet. You can see it in your face. This is a whole rehearsed speech, rehearsed by both of you. But I do believe that Chantal's fallen for you. And the agenda will come out eventually. It might be in a year's time, but I'm a patient lady. I can wait.
She likes to use the fact that you were on the snow, but conveniently that Shannon was an addict and has the kids is nothing. Shannon does she's a huger mess, does 100% worse things. And exactly, just because it benefits FFG to befriend her, to get back at me for whatever. And I did nothing. She uses the excuse that I doxed her number. No, number one, it was an accident. I even offered to change her number and pay for it. So you can't say anything about that now at all, period. The things she's done are 100 million times worse.
Let's face it, Chantal, you're just butter because you didn't take the non-disclosure agreement. Because if you had done, you'd have still been in Canada by now. You'd have still been waiting. She did you a favour. Because the only reason you went over there is because you knew people saw you for who you really were and what you'd done. And you didn't get the money out of it. The money out of it. I'm going to get off in a couple of minutes, guys, because my cat is really wanting my attention.
They don't know Salah is a common name in the Middle East. Jordy posted as a joke that he saw a computer review by someone who was named Salah in Kuwait. No. Anything, everything you see about anything about his business, everything is BS. It's all total not real.
Fake accounts, Photoshop.
People trying to create drama because they were probably they're probably worried that I'm not going to be online and they have nothing to obsess over. Go to the park, do something, get a hobby.
Narcissist.
I don't know. So they come up, they contrive drama and stupid drama, which is so easy to debunk. The picture that's supposedly me without a hijab, the room is different.
Yeah,
like
it's like desperate for views only.
Desperate. So sad. You know what? I'm winning because
guys, I'm really gonna have to stop this because she's annoying me. Before I go, I want to show you a quick clip of TikTok where Chantel is bullying FFG. But that's okay because she's been a good Muslim. I'm sorry. This is my wonderful cat and I love her to bits. I know. She is currently an old lady who's in season. She can't be spayed because of her health problems. But my gosh, she's a pain. She doesn't like people when she's in season. She doesn't like people speaking. She tries to make me be quiet and not speak. But it only lasts 3 weeks. And then we're back to normal where she's a beautiful cat again. So guys, I'm just going to share this quick clip. Right, 2 moments, guys. Right, just give me a moment. I'll have to go back in. There we go. Right, if you can't, you won't be able to see it. It says foodie beauty and salad been fighting and a fatty fashion show. Right, it says calls my husband Salad when his name is Salah, a Muslim name. Yes, it is a Muslim name. But does that mean that you can't make a play on the name? No, it doesn't. Stop using religion. Stop using religion. It really annoys me when people use religion to win a fight. It's not about a fight. People don't like you because of who you are, Chantal. Some people are like, yeah, it's your way. I don't like you because of who you are. I think you're vile, you're nasty, and you abuse the cats. Not only that, sorry, my cat is being a real pain at the moment, but no one makes you accountable. So I'm going to carry on with this channel. I won't go into, but I'm going to. Because I can. And until someone stops me, I'm going to do everything I can to expose you. And I suspect Salah's got an agenda. And it's going to come out eventually. It may take time. I'm sorry, I'm trying to ignore my cat, but she's not. She's making it very hard. But I'm going to have to get off because this cat is wanting my attention. Right, guys. Thank you for listening, and I shall see you next time.